Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of JoeScentMe. My name is Joe and I am your host for today. Today I want to talk to you about Andy Tauer fragrances and my experience with his Discovery set. There were 5 fragrances in that set and I decided I'm going to make it a week of Andy Tauer fragrances. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I called it Andy Tauer Week. Let's talk about the fragrances that I tried out, and I'll go through each one as I tried them individually each day. The first one that I tried out was L'air du désert marocain. This happened to be my favorite one, and it was the first one that I tried out, and I'm telling you, I could not take my mind off of it. It was so good. There's so many elements of this fragrance that I love, love, love. And so let's talk about the notes that were right there. We started off with coriander and cumin, and then it was blended in with petitgrain. So we have a nice spicy start to the fragrance. In the heart, we have rock rose and a hint of jasmine. And finally, in the dry down, we have dry cedar woods, vetiver, and then ambergris in the background. Now the ambergris is nice and light. Wasn't this salty, over the top ambergris. This fragrance was beautiful from start to finish. I knew the moment that I put it on that I was gonna fall in love. It lasted all day long. These are all eau de parfum concentration. It smelled beautiful. In fact, when my wife came home from work and I had already had it on for over 12 hours, she could smell it and she gave me a lot of nice compliments on it. This was my absolute favorite one. It is totally a full bottle worthy one. And I hope someday I'll have a full bottle of this because it is just fantastic. So the next day I wore Lonesome Ryder. So the first thing that came to my mind when I read the name Lonesome Ryder, it made me think of the Wild West, like an old Western, the leather from the chaps or the leather from the saddle. It made me think of something masculine or something that a tough guy would wear in the West. Let's talk about the note breakdown on this. In the top, we have citrus with grapefruit and bergamot, and then it's balancing pepper and clove as well. In the heart, we have rose, iris root, and leather, and castoreum. So there's the leather that I knew was gonna be in there just by the name. Then we have vetiver, ambergris, sandalwood, and that's it. That's the fragrance. When I first put it on, it was not overly citrusy, which was great because I don't care for the overly citrusy bomb of citrus, you know, at the front end. It had it there, but it was nice and very subdued, and it was the leather that I thought was the prominent thing in this. And it did smell like a nice tanned leather, like something that you would smell from an older leather, not like your fancy Tuscan leather, not like your other leathers that are out there, but it did smell like an old tanned leather. And it was very masculine, and I believe that Andy did a great job of capturing the West, capturing the old West and that sort of that cowboy feel to this. So I thought this was a pretty good one. To me, I'm not a leather guy, but I thought it was pretty accurate. It felt like it was an accurate scent. Some people love it, some people, you know, it's up to them. So you just gotta go try it yourself and see if this is what you like. So the next one that I wore was Incense Extreme. And yes, based on the name, I was really looking forward to this one because I enjoy these types of fragrances, especially this time of the year. So in the top, we have coriander and petitgrain. So similar top opening as in marocain. But then in the heart, we have incense and orris wood. And in the body, or the dry down, we have woods and ambergris. And the woods aren't specified exactly which woods they are, but you do get this woody sort of incensey and woody, so possibly it could be cedar, but you do get that incensey vibe. This was another great fragrance. Again, I love when incense is featured in a fragrance, especially when it's very accurate. It makes it feel really good. Again, if you're looking for something for the fall, winter, colder days, this is probably the one I would gravitate to for the cold days. Same with marocain, by the way. All right, so the next day I wore Low, and again, when I read the name, for me, the first thing I thought is this is going to be his aquatic, fresh scent, and surely enough, that's exactly what this was. Very aquatic, very fresh, perfect for the spring and summer. this is definitely the fragrance to wear if you're going for the spring and summer. Everyday scent, perfect for that. Office wear, whatever, very universal. There's really not a right or wrong to this fragrance. We have citrus as well as Italian bergamot oil and lemon and sweet orange. So it's very citrusy. In the heart, we also have lemon blossom, and then you have iris florals. And then in the body, we have musks, ambergris, timber, and sandalwood. So the timber and the sandalwood are kind of light in this fragrance. This is not an overly woody. The dry down is slightly, just very slightly woody, but it's not like this overly woody ending. I would say this is a more brighter, more citrusy, more pop to the fragrance. And again, if you're into the citrus-based fragrances, man, this is a fantastic one for you. Because if you love those bright, fresh citrus scents, this 75% of this is citrus. So I say definitely check this one out if you're into that. Alright, so the last fragrance is my second most favorite fragrance from this entire collection, and you'll see why in just a minute. This one's called Fille une Rose de Kandahar. So that's quite a mouthful if you could say that. Imagine going to the counter and saying, I want Fille une Rose de Kandahar, please. Well, this was my second favorite fragrance. Wow. What a great fragrance, I'm telling you, everything about this I loved. This is probably definitely going to be in my collection. We have apricot, cinnamon, almond, bergamot, Bulgarian rose, and yes, you do smell that in this. Rose from Kandahar, which is why this is called Rose de Kandahar. Bourbon, geranium, tobacco leaf, patchouli, vetiver, vanilla, tonka bean, musk, and ambergris. I mean, you can just tell by all these ingredients that this is going to be beautiful. So beautiful. Wonderful, again, night fragrance, cold weather, fall, winter. This is a perfect fragrance for you if you're looking for that kind of a scent. That's what this is all about, and I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it. So there you go, there you have it. That is the Andy Tower collection that I tried out, and hopefully you'll get to try it out at some point. Let me know if you have tried them and what ones you like in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in to this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you like the video, make sure to hit the notification bell at the top so that you can continue to get great content. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm getting very close to my 1,000 subscribers, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again later.